Ashworth has personally convinced Zirkzee to join Man United. Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Joshua Zirkzee ahead of a potential $34 million move from Bologna, with Dan Ashworth key to the negotiations, according to journalist Nick Semeraro. It was reported yesterday that United were in advanced talks to sign the Dutchman, with AC Milan potentially the only side standing in the English club's way. However, Semeraro has suggested that Zirkzee has now agreed to move to Old Trafford, with the proposed switch to the San Siro off. United have reached an agreement on a commission package with the player's agent Kia Joorabchian, with a discount in place between the two parties due to their good relations. It's understood that Erik ten Hag and Ashworth were key in facilitating the deal, personally convincing Zirkzee of the project on offer in the Northwest, and a deal is now set to commence as United can trigger the player's $40 million release clause. Ashworth key to convincing Zirkzee. Arriving from Newcastle United this summer, Dan Ashworth was appointed as the Red Devils sporting director, having thrived in similar roles with the Magpies and at Brighton and Hove Albion. While overseeing the long-term rebuild as the director's primary objective in this role, Ashworth was also acquired by United to help deals like this materialize. After initial rumors had circulated linking Zirkzee with a move to Old Trafford, reports emerged suggesting the 23-year-old was reluctant to agree to the deal due to the existence of Rasmus Højlund at the club, who had been bought last summer for $72 million. A move to Milan was reportedly on the table, a switch that offered the player the opportunity to replace veteran Olivier Giroud and become the undisputed number 9 for the Rossoneri. However, according to Semeraro, ten Hag and Ashworth intervened, holding direct talks with the player over their plan for him and Rasmus Højlund coexisting within the United squad. It's understood that many inside Old Trafford see the duo as playing together from time to time, but will ultimately share minutes to ease the burden on one another. This plan appealed to Zirkzee, who has now agreed terms with United, leaving just the activation of the player's release clause as the final piece in the transfer puzzle. The former Bayern Munich striker, labeled as elite by football analyst Ben Mattinson, has been the subject of interest from several clubs this summer, having enjoyed an exceptional season with Bologna last campaign, scoring 12 goals in all competitions, and it appears United have won the race. In other news, Mason Mount breaks Man United's silence with three-word promise after announcement. Mason Mount has delivered a simple three-word Manchester United before starting his second season at the club. The 25-year-old only played 20 times last term due to injury, but is now gearing up to be a more important part of Erik ten Hag's squad. Mount was sidelined for much of his first 12 months at Old Trafford after completing a big money move from Chelsea last summer, and his absence hurt ten Hag. The head coach had planned for Mount to be central to his midfield plans, operating as a key part of a high-energy, pressing team. Following on from fitness problems sustained during his last year at Stamford Bridge, Mount struggled to find fitness and only ended up starting 8 games in all competitions. As such, it took him until late March to score his first, and so far only, goal for the club. Having made a comeback into the side briefly over Easter, Mount missed the final 3 league games. He was able to make a late substitute appearance in the FA Cup final though. Now, as he prepares to try and find the levels that had made him an England regular in the preceding seasons, he has sent a strong message to the fans. Promoting the new Snapdragon-sponsored kit, Mount posted online with United-related material for the first time in over a month. He wrote, "Ready to rise," alongside an image of him donning the slick red home shirt. Mount appears ready to try and get himself in the thinking once again. He will face competition in the center of the park from Kobbie Mainoo next season, who didn't play a game with Mount until March. The pair will now be aiming to get key roles under ten Hag for the upcoming campaign. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.